Are the LA Chargers about to make an important move? If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers. Let me know in the comments on this one. Here's what's going on is that Philadelphia rumored a ton that they want to get rid of Dallas Goedert. It's almost $12 million cap hit this offseason. Got to find a way to do it. So there's a trade by the 33rd team that's been suggested. Send a 5th and a 6th round pick to Philadelphia in exchange for Dallas Goedert. Remember, you have 11 picks. Do you want Dallas Goedert just to kind of be, all right, this is our tight end. This is what we're rolling with. You've signed a tight end, but it's still a hole there. So Goedert just turned 30. He's missed 15 games the last 3 seasons, which is not great, not terrible. The Eagles can't justify paying him that much. So something's going to happen. So I think this is actually too much, a 5th and a 6th. I think the Chargers are waiting for him to be released, or they like, here's just a 6th round pick. You want to get rid of him or not? So here's my question. The other guy that's been floated around a ton because of his connection with your GM is Mark Andrews. And if I'm being honest, I thought Mark Andrews and Dallas Goedert were the same person, but they're different. Who would you rather have? They're about the same age, skill set to me. Again, let me know in the comments on that. Who would you rather have? And you know what's okay to say too is like, neither. I'm like good. But if it was just like both just were free, which one would you take? They're like the same person. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Here's the thing, and here's just some things to remember as we get closer to the draft. Draft about exactly a month away. Teams are just going to settle in now on free agency. Things could still happen, but what's going to happen now is really finishing up pro days, and then you get into the draft. After the draft is like OTAs and some rookie. And I'm sorry. After the draft, there's rookie minicamp. Then there's like OTAs, minicamp. There's a few things sprinkled in the summer. And then July and August July is nothing. And then August training camp kind of starts to get kicked off. So let me show you this. There's a cat right here. Whoa, why can't I point to this? This is crazy. It's like mirrored. Let me know if you have a cat, especially a tuxedo cat. Let me know in the comments. Okay. PFF went through each team and said, did they get better, worse, or stay the same? Chargers, they said stayed the same. And I can't argue with them, but I honestly think, if anything, they got a little bit better. And I know maybe I'm becoming a Charger slappy here, but I saw the Lions build from terrible to winning 15 games last year, going to the NFC Championship the year before, being the number 1 seed in the NFC last year. And what I saw was they never overspent in free agency. They would get 1, maybe 2 big names or decent names. The rest was just like this. So the fact that you prevented yourself from overspending you deserve credit. Just like last year. Didn't overspend, got picks, picked the right guys, let guys go, traded your Keenan Allen. It's just like, I love you, man, but you're just not worth the money. And we're going to take a 4th round pick, turned out to be great. He didn't do anything for the Bears. So you look at these names, and there's a few in here. I mean, it's like Khalil Mack comes back, pumped about that. Najee Harris, there's your running back that you're hoping gets away from the Steelers and that kind of inept offense and turns into like, man, that's legit. Becton, 2 years, $20 million is awesome. There's good things in here. And so I think stayed the same is okay. You didn't get worse and you didn't overspend. That's just all there is to it. Okay, here the Chargers are. I thought this was interesting. So PFF does a ton of the mock draft simulators, and the number 1 player that keeps getting picked by the Chargers is Colston Loveland. And here's what's interesting. If you go to the Rams, same thing. Loveland. Everybody wants a tight end, a really good tight end. Problem is there isn't that many really good tight ends that come into the league. Even if you're okay or really good in college, it's hard to just translate. It just is, because you want to be a blocker, you want to be a receiver. It's tough to find the right tight end. So I go back to I like one of these guys. Again, it provides you a little bit of veteran, step right in, give me a year, figure it out later. You know what I realized? Football, this whole thing is just like a lot of kick the can down the road type stuff. That's all you're doing. Let's just figure it out next year. Let's get one guy. It's year to year, and I've heard that before. There's no momentum built from year to year. It's every year is a brand new year. Now, I think that's not true. I think there's definitely momentum. There's, all right, we had a good year. We're going to build off that. Guys are going to get better. Our core is young. Like, there's a little bit to it. But the point is, it's like, all right, this year, who do we got and what are we doing? So I think one of these two guys, rather than Colson Loveland, and I'm a Michigan fan, Colson Loveland's outstanding, never had a quarterback. So it's like, makes you wonder how good he could be or if he's good. So, but yeah, let's make a move. Let's do it. What the heck? 6th round pick for a starting tight end. Let's go. Make that move all day. So if they don't do it, then they couldn't work out a deal. But if somebody else scoops in and grabs these tight ends, you'd be like, oh, come on. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll see all of you on the next one.